Okay guys, so the next step that I took to get the backdrop installed was I took these 1/8 inch 4 by 8 sheets of hardboard, the tempered hardboard, and just cut those in half to create two 2-foot sections. So with my backdrop starting at this pilaster right here, curving around, going the length of the room, curving around and coming back out just beyond that pilaster over there is 23 feet. So I needed 3 sections of the 8-foot by 2-foot tempered hardboard. So I got 3 here to install, and after I cut them, what I did is I took my orbital sander and I took the the finished face off, the sheen part, the slick part. That way when you go to paint, what I'll do is I'll primer first and then paint some type of blue color for the sky. But yeah, I took the sheen off just to kind of prepare the surface to take paint, so it'll hold paint. And my plan is basically, I laid it up here earlier, and starting, give you some perspective here. Okay, so starting right here at this pilaster, from here down with about a 1.5 foot radius, coming back in tangent straight into this pilaster, it's about 8 feet. So I'm hoping that my seams for the hardboard will fall. At least this one will fall right here on this pilaster, which gives me a nice 2-foot section of wood to attach it to. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to use my 1 5/8 inch drywall screw. As you can see here, it's not very big. But the thing I like about these, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but the head is really flat. So what I'll do is I'll countersink 1, 2, 3 for this piece of tempered hardboard. Same thing for this piece. And what I'll do after that is I'll come in with some. I'm going to countersink the heads to get the heads down below the surface there, which, as you can see here, it's only an 1/8 inch thick, so I need to be super careful that I don't go too far on the countersink. But countersink the head of these 1 1/4 inch drywall screws here, and then after I get the backdrop in, then I'll take drywall tape and tape the seam up, and then I'll take joint compound or spackling, as some people call it, and start to do several layers of that in order to get rid of the screw marks and the seam. And so this particular layout on the north side of Alvaville will have 2 seams, so there'll be a seam here and probably a seam, I would imagine, probably it might even fall on this pilaster. And the only reason I say that is because I know this is 8 feet here, my L girder, and so this L girder here, 8 feet, falls right on that pilaster. And I hope it works out that way. That would make it a lot easier. If it doesn't, what I'll have to do is I'll have to come in and mount another 1x2 back behind these, which I don't know if you can tell or not, but they're not on the wall, and the reason I did that was if I need to run any electrical wiring or anything behind the backdrop, I can. I thought about flipping them over 90 degrees and having the short edge facing out like this, but just for rigidity purposes. But really the only thing attaching to this is the backdrop. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, so I opted to do it this way. But if I do have a seam that doesn't fall on a pilaster, what I plan on doing is putting in one of these 1x2s back behind it like that, and then cutting a 1x3 to length and mounting that. That'll give me a nice 3-inch wide surface there to attach the hardboard to. So that's my plan. Get that out of there. That's my plan if I don't hit the pilaster, but I really think I'm going to. And in fact, if I install the middle section here first, the 8-foot section, if I purposefully hold the 8 feet there, then I can just go ahead with the corner pieces with the 1.5-inch radiuses. So I'm probably going to do it that way, and the reason being is because I want to get the hardboard nice and level, and it would be a lot easier just to do a straight piece like that first and then work from that as my baseline, instead of trying to work from, say, this end down here and trying to go around the 1.5-foot radius and then come in this way with it. So that's my plan to install it. If you guys opt to do the same type of bench layout that I am, maybe it would work out for you the same way. So let me go ahead and finish getting these 1x2s in, and when I get ready to start installing the hardboard, I will shoot some more video. Thanks.